Hey everybody, Sam Licardo coming at you about 6:30 in the morning on the way to the airport at SFO to fly out to DC for a round of votes this evening. Now, the talk in DC and throughout the rest of the country is increasingly turning to whether or not there's going to be a government shutdown in about 3 weeks. Now, the way this typically works is Congress is required to get some appropriations bills over the goal line passed in the House and the Senate. Both of those houses are, of course, controlled by Republicans, so they can be signed by the president. Republicans control the process. Only a few appropriations bills have been passed at this point. We are unlikely to see all the appropriations bills get through, and so we are now left with what is commonly known as a continuing resolution as the path, or CR, as it's commonly called. Now, continuing resolutions are increasingly used because Congress is not agreeing on appropriations. In this case, a CR is particularly challenging because what we've seen in terms of behavior from this president is an unwillingness to abide by the law that Congress passes and that he signs. That is, we've seen, for example, with DOJ pulling money back illegally. Many courts have now issued injunctions against what DOJ has done. Now, more recently, what we call pocket rescissions. These are efforts by the White House to pull money back, doing so late that Congress can't even consider whether or not the rescission's lawful. This has, by the way, been met with resistance from Senate Republicans. The decision of the White House for these pocket rescissions, billions of dollars of money. We've now heard from Senator Collins, Senator Murkowski on the Republican side saying this is a complete violation of the Constitution. Obviously, that'll all get fought out in the courts, but it leaves us in a position of, well, we can't really agree to anything if we know he's just going to ignore whatever it is we agreed to. And right now, the Republicans have a bit of a challenge because to get a CR over the goal line, they need a few Democrats on the Senate side to get past what they call the filibuster. And the number of Democrats they need will vary, but it's just a handful, probably about a half dozen or so. And it's going to be hard for anyone to say, sure, let's negotiate, particularly when Republicans have not yet actually presented anything to negotiate over. So we're in this pretty odd moment where it appears there's going to be no negotiation because the Republicans don't want to negotiate. It's obviously their Congress to control at this point. I look forward to seeing how they might be able to propose something we can live with. What I am going to insist on is clear guardrails that ensure that this president follows the Constitution, Article 1, and actually sticking to the law when we agree the spending law is going to get passed. So that's what we'll be fighting over the next few weeks. I'll be back at you later in this week. Thanks.